Welcome back to the Racer X Films preview for the 2014 Monster Energy Supercross Championship. Jason Wygant, Steve Mathis here. Today we're going to talk about two riders who we don't see much in Supercross, but could this be the year where things finally turn around for them? We're talking about Josh Hill and Josh Grant. They're fast, but if attendance were to count in Supercross, the grades would be very bad.
I was thinking, when was the last time Josh Grant and Josh Hill, same first name, were on the gate together?
Well, we had to do a lot of research to figure this out. Hill did not race at all in 2011 and 2012. Last year, oddly enough, Grant rode the first few races up to Anaheim 3, hurt his shoulder, did not race San Diego, which was the first race Hill raced, so they didn't race at all last year either. 2010, you might look at the points and think Josh Grant raced Anaheim 1. No, he hurt his shoulder right before it, qualified for the main, didn't race the main event. So that gives us all the way back to 2009.
Wait, Chad Reed on a Suzuki, James Stewart on a Yamaha, battling it out.
In Jacksonville, you remember
Jacksonville.
that one? Yes. The race is memorable for two things. Chad Reed grabbing Stewart by the neck, and it's the last time Hill and Grant actually raced each other in a Supercross. Look,
if you look up Wildcard, there's these two guys' photos. Incredibly talented. What Josh Hill has done to come back from that injury is incredible, and he deserves much props for it. Showed some unexpected, to me, speed at the end of the year. Props to both these guys. Josh Grant, if you go around the pits and talk to the racers, they admire Josh Grant's riding ability. Other racers would love to have his talent. They just can't stay healthy.
They can't. So we have come up with a clip through the magic of YouTube that sums up all the things these two riders have gone through in the last couple of years, because a lot of these crashes and injuries were actually not their fault. And we have summed it up thusly. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You get your Wile E. Coyote clip.
Yeah.
This is the problem. The Coyote is determined. He clearly has talent and tools.
He means well.
He does. He wants to do the right thing.
Yes,
But every time something happens.
Yeah, he comes so close. So close.
And that's where we are leading into this season.
Yeah.
Could this be the season where the Gremlins finally don't get them? They don't fall off cliffs. They don't get caught up in giant springs. They don't run into rock walls.
Josh Grant and Josh Hill have ordered from Acme. They've got the right tools. They're looking good. They will get the Roadrunner. It looks great. I'm happy for these teams. But then this.
And then that happened. Well, sorry, boys. We're really trying not to make fun of you here. That's just the stats. It's been a long time since these guys have gotten in a full season. We know they're capable, though, if they can stay healthy this year, to potentially even win races. They've done it before. Let's send it to the expert, Jason Thomas, former top privateer of the series. JT, what do you think?
So we have another couple of guys here, in Josh Hill and Josh Grant, that I'm going to kind of call the Wildcards. Both of them extremely talented. Both of them have won races, but both of them are pretty inconsistent and have had up and down years the last few years. You know, every weekend you go into it and you have no idea what you're going to get from them. If they won, you wouldn't be overly shocked. If they crashed out and were done for the season, you wouldn't be overly shocked. So it'll be interesting to see. Both of them are going into this year healthy, which hasn't happened too often for either one of them. Hill ended last year very strong after a huge leg injury that everyone knows about. Josh Grant, same as Justin Brayton, is going to have an all-new motorcycle that we don't really know too much about. So a lot of interesting factors going on here, but just adds a little bit more spice to the series for next year.
Okay, that's our man JT, and the chicks are back.
And so is the casting couch.
They've earned their spot in this show.
Getting a little creepy.
Well, he said he was going to add spice to the thing, so that's just what happened there. Let's talk about this. The teams these riders are on, they have shown great loyalty. Grant has actually been on JGR twice, which is not something you see very often. And Hill has been on RCH for a long time, including whole years where he did not race. Great loyalty shown by the teams, but eventually they've got to get the results.
Look, in this sport, it's dog eat dog. Teams don't wait around for riders. Riders don't wait around for teams, except for in this situation. And props to Kerry Hart for paying Josh Hill, keeping him on the team, and it's finally paying off. Good job for that. And Josh Grant, you know the JGR guys well. They believe in him. So having said that, getting that out of the way here, big year for them. It's no secret JGR has gone after Eli Tomac, Dean Wilson, Brock Tickle, among others, never been able to sign them. RCH, Dean Wilson, Davey Millsaps, Brock Tickle, some of the same guys, not been able to sign them. With Carmichael coming on board, they want a big fish. JGR's seemingly always after the big fish.
Yeah.
So can the Joshes do enough to get another deal from their respective teams?
I think the speed is there, and if I had to pick what I saw from Josh Hill in just one heat race win last year, I know it's only 8 laps, but the speed was legit. You give him enough time, he's had a great offseason, raced in Australia, got a lot of laps in. I think he's coming in with a full head of steam. I think Hill can really make some noise. It has actually been a really long time since we've seen that type of flash of brilliance from Josh Grant. Now, you'd like to think that the Leopards don't change their spots. He had it once, he can do it again. Even in the opening rounds last year, it did not look very good. So I'm going to maybe put Hill a notch ahead coming into this year. But the real question isn't just the flash of brilliance. It's can they be consistent? Now, let's get to the future. Like Steve said, contract is on the line for these two. They've got to prove that they can get the attendance record up. So let's bust out the crystal goggles. Will Hill and Grant stay healthy this year?
I'm looking into the future. No.
No, not going to happen.
No.
Leopards will not change their spots.
You can go spots. You can go stripes on a zebra.
Okay.
Yeah. You can go me eating. However you want to go.
You having cargo pants.
Yeah, me having cargo shorts. Not going to happen, sorry.
All right. That's the news from us. Better luck next year, boys. We'll see if this will be the season where the Joshes can get to all the races and show us what we know they are capable of.